It's done. Today we're looking at Commander Keen, which is one of the first proper id Software games. It's a platformer. It goes before Commander Keen 4, obviously. It came before Doom. It came before almost everything else with the exception of, I think, Dangerous Dave, which I don't think even really made it past anything. Let's have a look at it. We'll show you what we're doing as we're going through it. So there's no difficulty on this one. It's just one difficulty. We've got very, very basic sound effects. We've got a thing here. We've got to get the ship parts. We've got to get the joystick, the battery, the vacuum cleaner, and the extra strength whiskey or whatever it is. Get a little overworld map. And a lot of the time these little cities blocked away. So we've got to get these 4 items and then we'll have finished the game. We can jump and collect things. There's little creatures around. These ones, those little green guys with one eye, are non-hostile, but they will push you around. And there's a little ray gun here that we can use to shoot the creatures if we want to. Ammo is limited throughout this game. There's not a lot of ammo. Those environmental hazards, the clams, etc. will kill us, as will the spikes. And anything kind of sharp looking or electric looking will cause us trouble. Gotta go and pick up. Oh no! What? Dead on the first level. Come off it. Yeah, a little rusty on this one. It's been a while since I played it. And as well as very basic sound effects, very basic mechanics, absolutely no music, very little in the way of background, which they fix in the later episodes. The difference between this and Keen 2, 3 and 4 is quite pronounced. This one's definitely one that they more of a proof of concept. Back in the day, this one was shared. This one was shareware. Now then, where do we go? One of these cities. One of these has a pogo stick in it as well, which we need. Oh, there it is. So the pogo stick will let us jump higher, and if you can see up in the right corner above the lights, there's a single dot, and that's an invisible brick we can jump to. And then through a series of terrifying puzzles, we can then get this teddy bear, which gives us tons of points. Once we've got enough points, we'll get an extra life. So 20,000 points will give us an extra life. And throughout all of these levels, there's various key cards, etc. There's I wonder where. Maybe in this one. I don't think there's a lot of the things that we need to collect in the first couple of levels. And there's only 4 things anyway, but this one's more of a more complicated level as is. That's a yellow door, needs a yellow key. Find this yellow key. And there's only 3 or 4 enemy types in here. There's the green aliens with the 1 eye. There's the green aliens with 2 eyes. There are little robots that push you around a bit like the green aliens with 1 eye. I think they're called Yorps. We'll call them Yorps. And then the 2-eyed ones are called Gargs. And then there is a robot with a blaster on it. The robots are invincible, can't be hurt. That's what invincible means. Nice. It's the yellow key to get back down. And then there's those little guys. And then there's Vorticons, which are like a wolf guy he takes a couple of shots to take down. He won't go down in one. I think it's 3. Shit, it's not 3. Ah, what? Alright, fine. This is where we're going. Fortunately, these levels are all pretty short. None of them are particularly complex, which is handy, because apparently I don't deal well with it. One of the difficult things on this one is that the jump button is control, the pogo button is alt, and if you want to shoot, it's control and alt together. But you can also press control whilst you're pogoing and jump higher. So you've got a bit of a timing thing to get right if you want to jump higher or if you want to shoot in the air. Come on, man. So we just got to be careful we don't waste the ammo, because like I said, there's not much of it. We got 5 bullets, which might be enough to kill that Vorticon. It might not be. Right. I'm not going to worry too much about points. Unlike later editions, you can't look around, you can't look up and down. What you see is what you're getting. So, to an extent, there's some difficulty in that you've got to kind of know the level first, or at least be able to react, I guess. Before, just in case you end up hitting something. I don't know how the sound's coming through on the speakers, but it is obnoxious. Obnoxious. Whoa, what are you doing up here? You might not have enough bullets to kill him. They're not an essential kill, so you only have to kill one of them, I think. You can probably pacifist this entire game. That's some sound effects and a half, eh? Right, all of these are like little shrines. They've got they're a very short level with usually just a statue at the end that says something. There'll be a little message about how you've got to do something or what you've got to do. So it says, the message echoes in your head, the teleporter in the ice will send you to the dark side of Mars. And that's where we're going. Gotta get through this cactus city first. Now we're on to the bit where I can't remember the level layout. Exit is usually top right, I say. There's plenty of goodies we can get along the way. Those guys look like Brussels sprouts when they die. These little guys, I always feel bad if I shoot those. I don't feel bad about shooting those ones. Let's just call it. Not a speed run, but certainly not messing around. Is there a thing in there? I don't think there is. There's definitely one in there. And there's definitely one in here. Let's get in this one. So in this one we've got some secrets up here. Let's get these. How many guns have we got left? 2 shots left. We've got a little ice physics on there. That's a little bit frustrating. We've got a lot of ice physics on this bit. Just glides. At least he's not making that sound, eh? I think there's some pushy little robot somewhere around here. There's a shooty robot somewhere. Come on, man. One shot left now. Look at that. ID. They certainly got some, like... Obviously there's good ideas that are ending. Oh, that's it. No more shooting. Good ideas that end up in a lot of other things. Okay, we're gonna get up there for the blue key. Fortunately, we don't need a gun for this guy anyway, because the robots are invincible, properly invincible. And apparently they don't kill you if they touch you, which is really great news. Ooh. Can you imagine playing this as a kid? We need to find a ray gun, I think. We need to shoot some Vorticons. Where is it? Is the question. And unfortunately, you can't even rebind the keys, so you're just kind of stuck with having keys that are not great. You know, you're stuck with that. Oh no. No. Dead. Right, well, we're not going back in there yet because we need a gun. So I think there's guns at the beginning of this one. I wonder, if we die, do we keep those guns? Who can say? There's a secret level in here as well somewhere, but if I can remember where, I'll be quite impressed. I think it's underneath us, because this one's like a maze, and obviously it's on Mars, so it's red. I wonder if being on Mars is why Doom is on Mars, perhaps. I know Doom was originally supposed to be set on some other planet called Hygia or something. It's on a couple of the unused graphics. Those guys will fall down. There is physics for some description. And in one of those tubes, there's a guy who's going to rush out and kill us if we don't get it, but I don't know where it is. Might not even be this level, might be one that we just rushed through earlier. Who knows? Or there's the dream! Somewhere in here is a key card and an exit. To go down there. And yeah, I'm gonna stop off. Come on, man. Alright, do we keep the guns? We kept the guns. Alright, wicked. We can farm them a little bit here, though. That's all I can say. not to go through too quick, because otherwise those guys will like spawn on top of us almost. You know, they'll be spawning in when we're trying to something up there, get that secret. There's a blue key in there, we need to go and get that. What's up here? What is up here? You know when you haven't played a game for so long, you've no idea what's there. That's it. That's the whole thing. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Shouldn't be wasting our guns, but I think we've got enough to justify that. We can jump up through here. That's how you can tell that this is the secret area, because we could jump up through those blocks, but not down through. It's in the later keys you're able to jump down through stuff, but not in key 1. What we'll do is we'll break this up into 2 episodes, just to give my ears a rest, bloody hell. And we'll do 2 of the engine pieces each. Because I think, yeah, it's 4 in total. There's a blue key somewhere. There it is. Is there anything in here that's... Yeah, there is. Let's see, know what you think. Alright, blue key is good. Maybe down here is where... down here, there we go, okay. Woof! Look at that! And an extra life and a secret level. What's in the secret level? Who knows? Oh, dares to dream. Come on lads, into the spikes. So, from that, we can see that there wasn't an engine bar in there. So where's the other engine bar? Okay. I think I've only ever played this this secret level a couple of times. So we're gonna have a little difficulty here. Who knows what these are supposed to be? Answers in the comments. All of those angry lads in there. Let's take care of them. I don't fancy falling down onto it. Like that. Forget it. Forget it. Right. This is the ice level, the obligatory snow level. This cannon will turn us into a little block of ice. And we'll start skidding around as a block of ice. And And some of these ice blocks have holes in them as well, or little cracks that Keen will slip through, which is a bad thing. That doesn't look like a fun time in there. Let's have a look here. Silence. Okay, that's the exit. It needs a red key. Oh, I have to go and find a red key. I don't want to find a red key. Ah. Look at that, a red key. How useful. Alright, and in here I think was the something loud and problematic. Oh no. Haha, smoke you! There we go. Alright, we're gonna call that a day for episode 1. And we'll do 2 episodes of that, I think. Cheers, bye bye.